Hey guys, and welcome back to another tutorial at Essosafashion. In this video, I want to show you how to drape a basic long sleeve pattern. So I do have the paper I'm going to use on fold. The measurements that you're going to need is your cap sleeve length, the elbow point and the elbow roundness, as well as the long sleeve length and the roundness at the wrist area here. So the first thing I'm going to do is to come to the top of the paper here and mark your cap sleeve. Mine is 4, so I'm going to use 4. Then mark the elbow point. So my elbow point is 12.5. Then I'll mark my full long sleeve length, which is 25. So I'm also going to do it on this side, just to make sure I get something accurate. Then I'll go ahead and connect it. So this side represents the top. Then the next thing that you're going to do is to determine the roundness of the armhole. So assuming this is the dress you want to work with, you will measure the roundness of this armhole, and then after measuring the roundness, you divide it into 2. So for this dress it is 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I'll come to the top of the paper here and mark 9. So this is where 9 stops. Okay, then I'll go ahead and use a straight ruler to connect it. After doing that, you find the midpoint of the line that you just marked, which should be 4.5. So after finding the midpoint, then you also come here, find the midpoint of from here to here, and the midpoint of from this side to this side. Okay, so the reason for finding all of these midpoints is to be able to draw a curve, because you notice that for sleeve patterns this side is always curved to be able to fit into the roundness of the armhole. So to draw the curve, I'm going to come to this first midpoint, come up by 1/2 inch, then come to the other one here and come down by 1/2 inch. You can use a curved ruler to do this, but I always use my hand to just trace it. So what you want to do is to just draw something like an S. So it will come up from here to here and then go back down to this midpoint, and come down to meet with the other one here, which will then connect back to this line. So this is the curve. When you measure it, you see that what you have is 9 inches. Can you see? It says 9 despite the curve. So like doing the curve will not elongate the armhole roundness. They are just like readjusting everything. So next thing you want to do is to take your elbow point. One thing you need to notice is that when you're taking your elbow roundness, the hand has to be this way. So when it's like this, you take the roundness. For mine, you can see it's 12.5. But if I take it like this, if I take it straight, it's giving me 10. So to make sure that the elbow is like free after sewing, you do the armhole, you do your hand this way and then take the elbow roundness. So 12.5 divided by 2 should give me 6.25. I'll go ahead and mark that. Then the next thing to do is to take the roundness of this place. So the roundness is this one here. But when you're taking it, if you decide to take it this way, you can see that it is 6, right? But obviously you won't be able to put on the dress if you use this. So what you want to do when taking the roundness of the long sleeve is to check if the hand can pass through. So whatever you get will now be what you will use, okay? So mine is almost 9. Let me just leave it at 9. So 9 divided by 2, 4.5. I'll just make it 4.2 instead, since it wasn't up to 9. Then you want to connect from here to here and from here to here. So that's not all, although at this point we're almost done. So after doing all of this, the next thing you want to do is to shaping the sleeve a bit more, because you notice that after cutting the sleeve and attaching it, this area here is always kind of big, and then you'll be wondering like what's going on, because I took all of the accurate measurements. But you actually have to shapen this side to get rid of that. And how do you do that? You come and find the midpoint from here to here, and this will depend on the size of the arm that you're working with, because some people, their arm is usually very big from the shoulder all the way down, while some is like getting slimmer and slimmer. So you can take out between 1/2 inch, 0.75 and 1 inch from here. So for this I'm going to be using 0.75. So I'm at 0.75 here. And then you can just use a ruler to connect it. Then connect it back to this place and back to the elbow point. You can't take off this elbow point, if not the sleeve will not fit right, it will be uncomfortable. So after doing that, you just blend it in so it's not looking too sharp. And then I also like to do the same thing for this side as well, because if I take what I have from say around here, this is giving me 10.5, and if I take what is here, it's obviously not up to, I'm having 8. So you don't want this side to also be too bogus after. So you come and find the midpoint. This side is optional. Find the midpoint. I'm also going to use 0.75 because the distance is a bit further than here, so it won't have the same effect as when I took 0.75 here. The effect will be less, if you get what I mean. So you just connect everything back and blend this side in so it's not so sharp. So guys, after doing this, all you have to do is cut it out, and then don't forget to add seam allowance depending on how much seam allowance you want to add. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out. And this is a long sleeve pattern. It's very simple. From this one you can even do like a short sleeve, elbow sleeve, and so on. Short sleeve, elbow sleeve, 3/4. So this long sleeve is really like what you can use to do everything. It's like 4 in 1. So this is everything for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.